G'day folks, welcome back to another update for natural gas. Now it's actually hit a major support and it's bounced off that support line. We'll go through that. Before you go any further, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, it's free. And if you want to get some more in-depth analysis, I do cover some other videos on the Patreon page. Just buy me a coffee there, that'll be appreciated. Again, I know it's tough times these days, so let's see how we go with today's natural gas review. So looking at the heat map first off, you can see there at the top right, we look at the CCI 150 trends. We've got the monthly, weekly and daily. Still bearish overall on the longer term time periods on natural gas and UNG, although it's turned up into a bullish trend on the daily charts. And you can see there slightly different signals on Boyle and KOLD. But do notice also, as you know, the markets have taken a hit recently, and that's affecting a lot of the other instruments, including the currencies, not so much the currencies, but the indices and the commodities. So first looking at natural gas trends on the monthly here, we've got still bearish. It's below our moving averages of the CCI, and there's no divergence to talk of. On the weekly, we were in a bullish momentum back here, although it's dropped back down and giving us a bearish signal on the weekly. And on the daily, as you can see, there has been a pretty bearish trend since middle of June, and it's finally broken up through that moving average range of the CCI. However, early days still. Before we go there, let me just zoom into the daily first off. You can see there it's pretty much even with that previous little high there, although I'd like to see this break a lot higher on the price as well, beyond these moving averages to be a bit more bullish. But nonetheless, we only trade in the direction of the higher time frame. So if you are trading on the daily, we only take trades in the direction of the weekly, or if you're trading on the weekly, we take trades in the direction of the monthly. So jumping to the hourly chart, and what we've got here is, again, we would have gone short predominantly from the 16th of June, and that would have been back during this period. You would have taken short positions only in alignment with the daily time frame if you're trading on the intraday, like the 1 hour here as an example. Now, zooming in, what I've got here is we did have a bullish momentum back here, and it's finally turned and broken into a bearish signal. And again, only taking long trades in the direction of the daily. So the daily's broken long. Wait for this to break higher before taking any further long trades. And what I've done here is, if I remove those moving averages, it does give you one simple moving average 20 on the CCI 150, just gives you a bit clearer picture. So you can see there it's still bearish on the daily and bullish on the 1 hour time period. So you only go long, in this case going short only in the direction of the daily and short only in the direction of the hourly. We don't take short trades or long trades on the hourly in this case, but getting ready to go short if this breaks to the downside, like I said, or if this breaks to the semi-more bullish on the daily, then we take long trades. Also, something to note is back here we did have a support. I'm going to move that support level there. That's showing a bit of a key area now. Oops, let me get rid of that. So that's actually a new support level there. And as I said, we need to see a break higher than those moving averages on the daily to be more bullish. But that's a key support area, and that's previously our minor resistance up there to look out for. The support there now there is 1917. So BOAL is still bearish on the monthly, even though we haven't got a CCI for it. On the weekly, we still got a bullish divergence versus lower lows on the price, and that price is still declining. So again, we'll just readjust that Fibonacci down to that level. Let me redraw that. Bring down to that level. And that's on the weekly, so it's still developing further to the short side on the weekly. And on the daily as well, similar to natural gas, we did have a new support level to be identified. And that's also bounced. The price has also bounced, but not quite bullish yet. It's in the neutral stage of the CCI, and it's almost even with that previous red candle there. So again, a bit of ways to go before we get too cocky about going long on this one. But again, that's on the daily. It's neutral. And going to the hourly chart, again, you can see there neutral positioning on the daily. Let me get rid of those moving averages. It was bearish for a number of weeks. On the hourly, it's above the moving averages, giving us a bullish signal. If I get rid of those moving averages again, you can see there clearly the momentum and the trend for each of those. So still bullish on the hourly. Again, we'd like to see this break higher to be more bullish before taking any long trades. At the moment, it's a bit too early and premature to take long trades. Do notice, however, we did have a you need to draw these moving averages in there again to draw these bullish divergence, and that is still in play versus that period back there. And in terms of targeting, we would probably put the Fibonacci range in there. You can see there the target area is up in that area there, so near that resistance or support level, we'll call it a resistance, around 1181. So it's got a bit of a way to go before hitting that target area. If in fact it does hit it. Of course, it could always fail to do that, hit that divergence target. Next, looking at KOLD, that was bearish for a number of months or even years, and has been making a bounce since then on the monthly, but with no CCI for the monthly. On the weekly, it did have a bounce off this bullish divergence. You can see there, and it's bounced, and it's still moving to the upside on the weekly, still bullish. But on the daily, it's actually turned down into a bearish signal. So that previous resistance has now been moved, will now be moved to that point there at 85.10. And you can see there the CCI is broken below the moving averages, so taking only short trades on the intraday time period. So if we go to the 1 hour time period, again taking short positions only, and you can see there the hourly is also short, so you would have taken short positions back there when it broke below the moving averages. So if we get rid of that, all those moving averages on the CCI to make it a bit clearer, it hasn't quite turned down on this particular moving average, but it has broken into the neutral stage or the bearish stage. If I put those moving averages in there, you can see that just below those moving averages, and the hourly chart is still very bearish, no sign yet of a pullback. So only short trades to be taken. And for UNG, it has been bearish for a number of years now almost, and you'll notice the CCI is still below its moving averages. On the weekly chart, we've got a bullish divergence, and that's still declining the price, whereas the CCI is broken into the moving average range, or broken below it actually, giving us a bearish signal. And on the daily, we do have this new support. So if I move that down to that area, that's also a new support area to look out for. Again, even though the CCI is showing bullish movement, we need to see it to be more confident. We need to see it break above these moving averages. And going to the hourly chart, taking long trades only. The hourly is also long, so you would have taken long trades on that. So if I show you the long arrows, that's where you would have taken that first long position at that point, and you'd still be in the trade today, and you want to close it out. If you're trading on the hourly, you want to close it out when it hits this moving average range. Again, in terms of trends only, you can see there, if I remove all those other moving average ranges, that has broken up into the bullish mode, even though it's showing still red, but we're bullish now and bullish on the hourly. So again, take note of the trends and always follow the higher time frame trade trends. So if you like that content, hit that like and subscribe button, support us more on Patreon, buy me a coffee there, and we'll see you in a future video. Thanks for watching.